Dromm Bat Rips, the sounds of war.
Welcome to Dromm Bat Rips. And now we got a little treat for you. We've got a gang, we've a board band we've never had on the channel before.
One that technically doesn't exist yet.
Well, it doesn't. Well, it will be, but well, by
It will.
The time of this comes
yet.
out. Yeah. Yet. So we have the Gorecheson of Dromm versus the Hexbane Hunters.
It's painful.
We have tested it a lot. My test dummies have not appreciated my use of the corn monstrosity that is the Gorecheson of Dromm. They are very, very fun, as you'll have checked out by my review by now, I would imagine. So we'll show you the models on both sides, and then we'll get straight into the action. If you guys could do us a favour, check out the links down below, check out our affiliates, our sponsors, and most of all, check out our Patreon. Our Patreon allows us to keep this channel flowing. It allows us to buy warbands for this, extra stuff, extra little bits of scenery to keep it fresh. It'd be great if you guys could check that out. But without any further ado, we'll get you to the action. So we rolled off for boards, we placed them like this. We rolled off for objectives. I won the objective roll off. We placed objectives as and where we fancy. Then we rolled off. I won the roll off for deployment.
Didn't much matter. You've only got 3 guys.
Exactly. I made Duncan go first, so I finished placing first. So I've got the +1. So it's now the important part. Would you like to roll first?
Sure, why not? For 1 full support.
So
you've beaten me.
I have beaten you. I'm gonna roll anyway. Yay! So I get to make the first move. Do the first activation,
Or make me do so.
or make you do so.
Are you going to make me do so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, sure. You go first.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah, that took far too long to decide. You go first.
First activation. I'll...
Doggos. What dogs?
pop him up here. Then as a reaction, loyal hounds, any friendly hunters, these doggos can make their moves.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Protect my fellows.
Protect your house.
Give them relevant moves.
Excellent. Anything to do in the power step?
From me,
So I'm going to play Domain of Blood, meaning players cannot be healed or driven back. Should be up on the screen for you now. I'm going to remove the Blood Tithe counter from Dromm and make that persist until the end of the turn.
of course, and I'll activate Prayer of the Faithful. Should be up on screen for you now. Stop you from playing any more ploys until the end of next turn.
Okie doke.
End of next power step, I suppose I should say.
Next activation, sort of thing. Yeah. Cool. Right, so for my activation, I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to run forward and smack Amos. Because I can.
Makes sense.
Charge and all that jazz. We'll get a charge counter. I'll pop that on. And he is going to smack with the Crushing Grip. 2 attacks, looking for swords. Getting none.
Fair enough.
Indeed. Your activation, sir.
Nothing can be played in this power step, so just my activation.
Yes.
Second activation, I'm going to pummel you with Amos.
Fair.
Okay. There we are. So 2 looking for hammers. For neither, because that one's not a Port.
Nah. Nothing to play in the power step from me. Anything from you?
Power step wise, no thank you.
No? Okay. I will charge Dromm and hit the doggo.
Not the doggo.
Hit the doggo. So you're looking for hammers. For neither. It was 2 full supports.
This isn't going very well.
It isn't. It isn't. The dice are not being favourable. Fair.
Fair enough, I suppose. I suppose I'll hit you with Amos again.
Fair.
Looking for hammers. For critting us. Hit. Crit hit.
Looking for a crit to defend. It is a crit to defend.
So the
Cannot be driven back because of the Dominion of Blood.
Right you are, but it still does damage, so 2 damage.
And I get a blood tithe because you did damage to me.
And I get no price of victory because it wasn't one of my things that got hurt.
Okie dokie. That's on Gorehawk, not on thingy. Put the wrong player. Skullgrinder. So yeah, he's gonna go boom. Yeah, so we remove for blood chains. A charge. Remove a blood tithe counter for blood chains. This card's up on screen just now. It makes his attack range 2.
Enough. Into the dog.
Into the doggo.
Not rat spike.
For a crit and a support, which he does have.
Cannot make that.
So he takes 2 damage and dies.
Rat spike's gone, which inspires Quiet Pock and Grotbiter.
Yes.
These are the fellows here.
So I score 2 objectives. I score Potent Offering and Puissant Strike, but because of the ability on the dog, I do not get the bounty for killing the dog, but I do get 2 glory for scoring Potent Offer and Puissant Strike. Puissant Strike. It's quite fun. They should be up on screen so you can check what those do. So I've drawn 2 new cards. For Surges I've got 2 glory. In that power step, do you have anything to play?
Not in this power step, no.
Cool, I think I'm going to put an upgrade onto Dromm, which is the Blood Worshipper, which will be up on screen. At the start of the round, give a fighter 1 blood tithe counter. And then I think I will... No, that'll be okay for just now.
This fella charged, yeah?
He did, yes.
Yes, cool.
Just haven't got the counter anyway.
Alright. So, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, yes, your 4th activation.
Final activation. Pock is going to hop up here and shoot your little boss man.
Okay.
With the crossbow. For 3, looking for hammers. For 2 hits.
2 hits. I get 1 defense, so looking for a crit.
Not a crit. So got 2 damage in there.
Excellent.
Plus knockback 1, so I can push you back 2. You move through a lethal hex for 1.
Drive back doesn't happen, so knockback doesn't come into effect.
Never mind. Worth a try.
It was worth a try, but Dominion of Blood's still in play, so is no. It was 2 damage or 1?
2 damage.
2 damage. Cool. And I get a blood tithe counter because you hit me.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the end of the turn. Or was that? Yeah, because that was your 4th activation. My final activation. For my 4th and final activation, I'll literally just draw a card because I've done everything else I can with these guys. Cool. Yep.
End of turn.
End of turn. So in the end phase, before we do discards and stuff like that, I am going to upgrade Herax with White Hot Anger.
Cool. I score an objective. I score Uncover the Truth.
Cool.
Just for 1 glory. Do I want to spend it? Yeah, go on. Spending it on the Lucky Hexbeak foot. Lucky Hexbeak foot on Amos.
Cool. We'll sort out the admin in a second, and we'll get back to you with turn 2. Welcome to turn 2. So we're going to do the roll off to see who goes first.
So that went decidedly less bloody than usual. After you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you. I get 1 and 2 supports.
I get 2 and 1 support. 2 and 2 supports.
You are first, sir.
Wonderful.
I assume you want to go first.
Of course. It's the only chance I've got. First activation, I'm gonna give you a good old weapon with Amos.
Okay.
So 2 dice looking for hammers for double crit.
Fair. Can't defend that.
2 damage.
Cool. I get a blood tithe counter.
Of course.
And I inspire. And the inspire check.
That comes before the power step, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Now you have 6 wounds.
I do, yes.
That's awful. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Any power for you?
2 seconds. Yep, not now. Yeah, I am going to... No power step for me, I'm not going to do anything just now.
None from me either.
Excellent, so I'm just going to go straight into combat.
Whack me back.
I am going to whack Amos back, yes.
Fair enough.
For 1 support.
1 support.
Yep.
You don't get that.
No, I don't, because he's not supported. So, nothing.
Nothing? Alright.
2 seconds. Yep, no, nothing for that. Yeah.
Fair enough. This is going slower than expected. Amos whacking back again, because might as well.
Yes.
2 looking for hammers, for 1
Nothing.
neither.
Cool.
Not a whole lot's happening.
Not neat, no need. Yes. My second activation, I think I might just do the same thing, to be fair, and try and smack you. Yeah. So
Fair enough.
one of us is bloody and dead. That's 1, at least.
1 at least, plus 1 defense dice for that, so 2 looking for shields. For neither.
3 damage.
Right. Okay, a friendly hunter was dealt damage taken out of action, so I can give an upgrade to all 3 of my remaining hunters.
Yeah, it's only 1 reaction per raid, so you can pick one of them and put an upgrade onto one of you guys.
Right.
I do get a blood tithe counter, however, as well.
And oh no, that's that one. Damn. Okay.
The power step, you doing anything on the power step?
We're still filming.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So 1 upgrade wise, give Pock deep scars,
Cool.
and then that's extremely annoying. I can't do that in the power step yet.
Cool. I'm going to do overhead smash.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to choose Pock. So at the start of my next activation, he'll be dealt 2 damage. If I remove a blood tithe counter, it'll be 3 damage.
Unless
he moves.
Okay.
He has to move away from it because it's an adjacent hex.
Okay.
So he'd have to run away. And also in the power step, I'm going to use the upgrades on Gorehawk Paragon of Slaughter. It'll be up on screen so you can check that out. It basically means when I attack, I can basically, if the attack action succeeds, I can either pick one of heal or draw a card, depending if it goes through. That's it for my thingy, so we'll leave that there just now, so you know.
I remember. Third activation. Funnily enough, Pock's gonna move.
Run away.
So, 2. Pop him here. He's gonna shoot in there.
Okay, shoot at the boss
But
line.
because of loyal hounds, I get to move the hound up.
Okay.
Pop him just there.
Should I want to put them?
I'm fairly sure.
Okay.
Fairly certain, in fact. I'll
Okay.
pop that away. So, crossbow into your big boss man.
Yep, that's fair.
For 3 dice looking for hammers. For a crit to the hammer.
Cool.
Crit hit.
Cannot defend that.
2 damage.
2 damage. Excellent.
Anything power step wise? Or does he inspire or anything like that?
He will, because he takes a blood tithe counter now. So
Does he
will-
get 6 wounds?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, good.
Pretty sure he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Wonderful.
No, I'm not doing it because I still have power step.
Yeah.
So. Nope, nothing in the power step. So that's the end of the power step. I am going to go into my 3rd activation myself. Because the big man has not charged already, he shall charge.
It's going to be painful.
It is, hopefully.
Into the doggo or into the Pock?
It's going to be into the Pock.
Okay.
just depending on what I want to do. Do I want to do 3 on hammers and do 1 damage and use throttle to try and deal more damage?
Fair warning, Deep Scars gives him +1 wound and -1 damage.
-1 damage, well that's annoying.
And immunity to gambit damage.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the big one, to be honest. Well, in saying that, -1 damage to -1, and that's an ability, so it'll still take the damage from it, so you get 2 either way. I'm going to go with the grip for the throttle. Looking for hammers. So getting 2.
2 hammers, got 2 defense, looking for shields. For neither.
I'll remove a blood tithe counter, so you take 1 from the initial attack, and then 1
attack.
from the ability.
Of course.
Called throttle.
For 1 left.
And you are staggered now as well.
Okay. Pop a stagger down. Here's there.
And because you deal damage, he gets a blood tithe counter.
Go figure.
And I will remove a blood tithe counter from this because of the thingy. I don't want to draw a card, I want to heal him 1. Because of Paragon of Slaughter. Okay. So your 4th and final activation in this turn.
Sure. 4th and final activation, I'll bring up Bridget. Over here, giving you some bullet for 2, looking for hammers. Volley doesn't come into effect because we're not adjacent. For a crit and a support, so a crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit. Cannot defend that.
That's 1 damage.
1 damage. Cool.
+1 blood type counter and all that jazz.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Now I'd like to play making the point.
Okay.
Unless you have anything power step wise.
No, I don't have anything power step wise, but I would warn you he's on 4 wounds, not 5. Because he healed last turn, so that won't kill him.
Healed last turn?
Yes.
Never mind. So much healing. Right, fair enough. All yours.
He is an angry chap, but yeah.
Stop healing.
Can't help it. Can't help it. Why not? I will run Herax for her. I suppose I can hit the dog with Herax. She's charged, so she's not in range to do anything. Will we charge Herax? That's a question. We just want to kill the dog. To remove a blood tithe counter to do it. Nah, we will charge him in and try and finish off the Pockmaster General. 2 attacks, hitting on hammers for a support, so which he does have, so 1.
Into the dog, yeah?
No, into Pock.
Oh, into Pock, sure. 2 defense, looking for shields. For... Yep. So,
Cool.
Can't drive me back anywhere, I suppose.
No, well, I know, because it's from the adjacent fighter, so like, good time to drive you back over there, but there's no point.
Yeah, fair point.
No. Fair.
So that's end of turn.
Yes, it is. Yes. That was my 4th and final activation. Anything to do in the end steps? We'll get back to you in a second with turn 3 once we've sorted out admin and stuff like that. Start turn 3, we've done all our shenanigans. I did score 2 objectives, which will be popping up on your screen right now.
I scored a grand total of 0.
I scored the Blood God's Due with Hack and Slash for doing various nasty things to some poor innocent huntery dudes. And I guess we roll off to see who goes first this turn. You can go first this time,
Thank you,
sir.
For 1 full support.
1 full support.
There's a crit.
There's a crit. Excellent.
This is going to hurt. Stagger would have worn off by now.
Yeah, Stagger rolls off.
Counters.
Cool. Righty, Hosky. What do we want to do first? Duncan, what do we want to do first?
You could run away.
I could, that would be very, very silly of me.
No.
I think it would be.
No.
I think it would be. Do you not think it would? I think it would be.
You're okay.
I'm going to smack you with the Gore Hulk.
Oh.
All I have to do, I'm going to do 3 attacks, hitting on hammers.
Into Pock or the dog?
Into Pock, because I only need to do 1 more damage to Pock.
Fair enough.
So, I'm going to do it in him needing hammers. That's a crit.
That's a crit.
It's not double supported.
Full support.
So just 1
2
crit.
defense, looking for a crit. No.
Not getting a crit. So, he does get smacked.
He does die. And because he died, reaction for price of victory. I'll put the retractable pistol on Hexbane.
Okay. Yep, so I score Brutal Reckoning. Basically, it's a surge and a duel. A friendly fighter action takes an enemy out of action, and that friendly fighter had one of more Blood Tithe counters on him, which he did. So I scored that for another glory. Do we have any power step shenanigans?
I believe I do. So, first of all, I would play Circle of the Silvered Gravesite.
Okay.
All adjacent hexes to all of my fighters are treated as lethal to you until another domain card is played.
Okay, so if we move into those hexes, thingy. So until another domain card is played.
Yes.
Oh, I'll rectify that one.
Oh, good God.
Domain of Wrath.
Yeah, fair enough.
Domain of Wrath, when activated, all fighters who can make a charge move must make a charge move. And I will remove a Blood Tithe counter from Dromm to make sure it lasts for the whole round.
Right, it's gone.
So Domain of Wrath went off. Power Step as well. I think I might utilise Skin of Brass. No, I don't know if it'll do very much, but I'm going to pick this chap here. He has -1. No, choose one friendly fighter. Yeah, so -1 damage to attack actions to target the chosen fighter.
Seriously?
Yes.
Excessive.
A little bit.
Has he healed again? So he's...
No, he hasn't attacked yet. He's still on 4.
Okay.
And then we will upgrade him also with Wrath Incarnate. He cannot be driven back if he has 1 Blood Tithe counter. If he has 2 or more Blood Tithe counters at 1 move, 3 or more Blood Tithe counters, +1 damage to all his attack actions. It's over to you, sir.
Wonderful. First activation, can make a charge, must make a charge, right?
Yep, indeed.
Charging in with Bridget, -1 damage on him, so it wouldn't be worth doing that. So I'm using Volley Pistol into him. Volley rule gives me +1 dice or +2 damage. The first attack that's made against an adjacent foe, I'm choosing +1 dice.
Okay.
For
3 dice.
For 3 dice. Looking for hammers. For 1.
For 1. On this chap here, yeah?
That chap.
Oh, that chap there, okay. 1 support, which he does have, so yes.
He does have, yeah.
Yeah, so stops that. So yes, I am going to do my second activation. Half the charge, I have to charge. So, I guess I'll just move to there and charge, because I have to. I do 2 damage with all my attacks now. 4 on the big one, but I'll use the one on hammers that has throttle. For a crit, a hit, and a support, which is all 3. Yeah, that's excessive. 2 damage to her. She is dead.
I would be able to give myself another upgrade, but I don't have any.
And I will remove a Blood Tithe counter, even though we get 1 back for doing that, and I will heal him 1.
Don't forget glory and all that.
I got the glory.
Cool. Glad you're having some glory.
Glory! Yeah.
Power step.
Power step. I will play this on the big man, Powerful Hatreds. This fighter is considered to be supporting from X hexes away, where X is the number of Blood Tithe counters he has.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Second activation for me. For my second activation, I'm finally going to use Hexbane. Not that it'll make much of a difference. Move him there, shooting you.
Yep.
3 looking for swords with Grievous. For none.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So half the charge. So I will... Can't make it well, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can make it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I thought you had 3.
He has 4.
No.
Part can't kill you, but you know.
You can't kill me. I find that rather hard to believe.
I only have 2 damage.
Really? No.
I do hit you twice.
Fair enough. You can defend on a crit. That's not a crit.
You take 2 damage.
Fantastic.
And he gets a blood tithe counter, because reasons. That's my third. So it is your third.
My third. Doggo.
Charge!
Yeah, I'm gonna charge boss. He's only on one. He's only on one left.
He has only one left, yeah.
Should have killed him earlier with the dog. 3 with swords.
For none.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
For my final activation, Dromm will smack the doggo. 3's hitting on swords with Grievous. For a crit.
For a crit. 2 defense, looking for dodge. For neither. 2 damage. I do get glory for that one, because it's not the first dog to die. Okie dokie. Your final activation, sir. What would you like to do? Draw a card, I suppose.
Excellent.
And the objective, sir.
Yeah, I do score that one. Worthy offering. 2 more of the warband have score of the end phase of the warband has 2 or more blood tithe counters, so they have much more than 2 blood tithe counters. So yes. So there we go. And we'll see you for the wrap up.
Ow.
And they didn't even have a good game.
It took until turn 3 to start doing things.
Yeah, and they still curb stomped you. To be honest, in testing, they have been absolutely brutal.
In testing, we got to turn 2 and tabled.
Yeah, both my opponents didn't enjoy it. First opponent basically played it to turn 2 and went, I quit.
The second one was me.
I
played it till turn 2 and died.
Yeah, they are fantastic. If you love Khorne and you love trickery and you love messing about with like the board presence and stuff like that, this gang is very much for you. They enjoy their big global spells of going, everyone has to do this, and it's very strong. Very strong.
Not only do they have a hammer, they have a drone strike.
Yeah, there's a lot of power in that warband. And I think I'd put it up there as probably the most powerful band that I've ever touched in this game.
Oh, easy.
I mean, like, the trickery they've got makes them better than the orcs, in my opinion. Like, more Gorse Crushers.
Easy.
Yeah, there's so much versatility to them as well. And even you saw that was the way we kept this was we wanted to show them off as a big thingy. So we thought first couple of rounds, like,
first
we're going to
couple
have to re-record this and like give them a good showing. But that shows you what they do in a pinch. That's them and having a bad couple of rounds.
That's the worst game I've seen them have.
Yeah.
And they got, what was it, 10 or
10 victory points to 1. 10
glory to 1.
Yeah. It's they are brutal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know he didn't. Well, he hasn't enjoyed playing them yet. We might let you have a shot at them at some point.
I do not want that much responsibility.
Nobody else is playing with them. Mine. Anyway, yeah, we hope you guys loved it. Can you check out the links below? Check out our Patreon, our affiliates, our sponsors. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Take care and stay safe.
War Drum Bat Rips. The Sounds of War.